so welcome to this week's Plan With Me video. If you guys did not see last week's spread, this is it. So as you can see, I filled in quite a bit more as the week went on, which, like I say in a lot of my Plan With Me videos, whenever I first kind of do the spread, I don't really know exactly what I'm doing the whole week, so it's much easier for me just to lay it all out and then fill it in as I go. So that's why I always like to show last week's spread in the beginning of each week. That way you can kind of see the finished product, I guess, of the week before. So that was last week's, and then the week before was this one. So if you would like to see these last videos, there will be links to them at the end of the video, so check that out if you are interested in seeing those. And then one other thing I actually did this all off camera, but I ended up designing a little bit of a monthly spread as well for the month of July, and I kind of went back and filled in whatever I had previously written on, and then since there's only just a couple weeks left for July, I went ahead and put in the stickers so that they can be filled in later. And in one of my first few videos I'd mentioned that I probably wouldn't decorate the monthly spread, but the more I looked at it, it just didn't feel right to have, you know, all these pretty weeks of I guess like decorated spreads. It just kind of didn't make sense to me. And I'm kind of starting to turn into one of those sticker freaks, so I'm starting to like get it why people like to do this type of planning. I don't know if it's something I'll do for the rest of my life, but it's definitely something I'm enjoying right now and something I look forward to doing each week, so I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. But I also like to keep things relatively simple, so it's still pretty designy or kind of decorative, but I do love that it's not extremely overwhelming for me. I see some people who cover every inch of every page, and that's just a little too much for me. I kind of get like visual claustrophobia, but you know, stuff like this doesn't bother me too much, and I feel like it's kind of got the nice balance of decorative and function. So yeah, so let's get on with this week's spread. So this will be for the week of July the 18th, and the stickers I'm going to be doing are this kind of little kit I made up a few weeks ago. I was going to use it last week, but I decided to go with this one just because I felt like this color palette was drastically different from the week before, and I thought if I did these two back to back it would look like a little too much blue, but since there was no blue in last week's, I think it will look good for this week. And again, if anyone's ever interested in purchasing one of these planners, this is the Erin Condren Life Planner. This is the vertical format, and I got it in the neutral color palette. You can use my referral code and you'll get a discount off your purchase. Full disclosure, I will also get like, I think like $10 credit or so for the store, so full disclosure. So if you are looking into buying a planner and you want to get a little bit of a discount, you can use my code. However, no pressure if you don't want to. So starting off, I always like to start off with my full boxes just because I think it's just easiest to kind of start with that big piece and kind of design around it. And one thing I just realized, these stickers are just a little bit off size-wise, which doesn't surprise me because this is the first kit that I kind of did with the Cricut, so I apologize for it being a little bit off. I didn't realize that till I placed the sticker, and it's kind of too late to pull it up now, so I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, so last week I had the topic of talking about Cricut versus Silhouette. I don't really have too much of like a super planned out topic to talk about today, but I guess I can just kind of talk about a few things that happened over last week. So one annoying thing was there was a storm, and it wasn't even too bad of a storm, oops, but it knocked out my power for like 25 hours, which is really annoying. So I didn't have electricity or anything like that for 25 hours, which is kind of like, you know, first world problems and all that, like, I'm aware. But it was just really aggravating because I was kind of like in this like design kick, and I was in the middle of working on some cool stickers and stuff, and I was just really bummed when the power went out, because usually it just kind of will go out for maybe like, I don't know, half an hour or so, and then it'll come back. But this time it like totally blew up some transformers or power lines or whatever. It was just really bad. So that was not fun. And it was really hot. Luckily, it was just a little bit cooler than typical summer weather, but it was still pretty hot inside with no AC. And I was just so bored. It really kind of aggravates me that these are not the right size. I'll have to definitely check those on my other stickers, but I believe I did fix this little kind of glitch, but luckily they're not too far off, and some of them I can probably cut. So now I'll move on to using my Today stickers. So what else happened this week? Well, one thing I kind of thought about doing was maybe possibly starting another Etsy store. I actually have one right now at the moment for like vintage clothing and stuff. But I was kind of thinking of starting another Etsy store and maybe possibly do stickers. I know that's kind of one of those things that's really popular at the moment, and also possibly kind of oversaturated, I guess is the word I'm trying to think of. So sometimes whenever you kind of hop on one of these like bandwagon-y types of things, it can be hard to actually, I don't know, stand out when there's so many people doing the same thing you are. But I've just really been enjoying doing this sticker thing lately. You know, in my first few videos I talked about how I thought it was kind of silly for people to like decorate their planners and stuff, and I still think the people who like go way overboard with stickers, I can't rationalize that yet, but I do kind of like doing a little bit of decorative kind of planning, I guess. It's not super serious, but it's kind of like a fun thing, and especially since I finally figured out how to at least get my cutting machine to work halfway correct, it's a lot easier to just peel off stickers than having to like cut them all like I did in my first video, which was kind of aggravating. So next I'm gonna go in with my little check mark ones. So like I was saying, thinking about starting an Etsy store. I am kind of thinking about it at the moment if I want to do that. I know I definitely actually want to do it. It's just, I don't know. I'm very new to the whole sticker kind of planner community and stuff like that, so I don't want to, you know, I just want to have really good stuff, really good products like stickers and stuff, and have them be good quality and well designed, and you know, all kinds of stuff like that. But sometimes it's just a little overwhelming to try to like catch up with a community or something if you weren't like there from the beginning. And another thing that kind of I guess not really holds me back, but makes me feel a little bit hesitant is I know a lot of other sticker shops like to use, they actually use like silhouette machines, which if you had seen my last video, you probably know I talked about how in the end I kind of wish I would have ended up going with the silhouette, but like I had mentioned, I was kind of a little overzealous with my excitement for having a cutting machine that I kind of just I kind of just found the first one, looked up videos about that, and I was just kind of sold on it, and I didn't really do any like further research, which I highly recommend you doing. Don't get over, you know, excited like I did, because in the end I kind of really wish I would have gone for the other one, but I'm still working with this one, figuring out how to make it work, and you know, learning all the tips and tricks and stuff. And I mean, it's a learning process with both machines. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just something that I'll have to get used to. So that's, you know, one thing that is kind of holding me back a bit, is I know a lot of other shops use silhouettes, and you know, I've seen theirs and they look so professional and so good, and I'm just like, one thing I don't like about the Cricut is like the bleed that they do. So the bleed on here is kind of like a blurry bleed, if that makes any sense. Instead of having like a sharp, crisp line, it's kind of hazy around the edges, which isn't a huge problem, but it just doesn't look as professional, I think. And you know, maybe that's something that, maybe there are different settings or something I can look into, or I don't really know at the moment. Like I said, I'm still very new to this, but hopefully I can make it work. I'll have to really kind of think about it and see if I can be happy with the product that I come up with, because if I'm not happy with it and if it's not as professional or high quality or as good looking as I want it to be, then I don't want to put crap products out there. Another thing that I was kind of not hesitant about, but one thing that I thought would be more of a positive to me doing a sticker shop is, of course, everything I would design would be 100% my own. So in my personal kits, you'll see like these textures. All the graphics themselves are always designed by me, and you know, they're so simple, basic graphics. It's really like, it's whatever. But I do like to use these textures and stuff in here. But these textures, I just pull from Pinterest, and I'm not selling these or anything like that because I don't have legal rights to do that. So I'm just using them for my own personal use. So there's nothing wrong with that. But in the future, if I were to have an Etsy shop, I want everything to be like 100% done by me, either illustrated by me, or if it's a pattern or anything like that, to be just 100% my own. Because I know what a lot of sticker companies or sticker Etsy shops, what they do is they'll either like license out artwork from other artists, and they'll license it so that they have the rights to you know, sell it commercially, or some shops I know also don't do that, and they just rip off people's artwork and they just sell it without the consent of the artist, which is not cool. So I know some shops do that, and the shops that, you know, are licensing out images from other artists and stuff, it ends up costing a little bit more per stickers, because obviously they have an overage, you know, on top of that to pay for, you know, licensing out the images and stuff like that. So with my shop, everything being my own, you know, hand created stuff, I wouldn't have that issue, and therefore the prices could be lower than someone who has to pay like a licensing fee or, you know, stuff like that. So that was one thing I was kind of interested in. You know, that would be good, because then all the artwork and everything in it would be 100% original. You wouldn't be able to get it anywhere else, and it would be like truly like a one-of-a-kind thing, rather than just some, you know, 10 shops that had the same kind of clip art kind of style to them, which is fine if that's the kind of style they like. If you haven't noticed through my other spreads, I'm not really into so much of the like clip art kind of style. I definitely like things that are more textural, more pattern, more illustrative kind of qualities to it. I don't really like the kind of clip art kind of look. So that's just something, you know, a personal preference. If you like the whole kind of cutesy emoji kind of clip art, or, you know, whatever it is, then that's totally fine, but that's just not my personal style. And I like things to just have a little bit more of a, I don't know, I guess kind of a little more artistic-y kind of vibe to it, and, you know, probably what I like. A lot of people probably think they don't like this either, but, you know, that's cool because everyone has their own preference. But this is just kind of what I tend to go for. Okay, so back to my stickers. Let's see. One thing I forgot to do with this kit is I forgot to do my little, like, icon little, whatever these are called. It's not really like a header. I mean, I guess technically it could be a header, but how I kind of use these, like here, like the little star or the little TV sticker. I forgot to do those on this kit, so they're all just like blank colored ones other than my filming and editing stickers. So I'll just have to use those for my littles, like for the TV shows and stuff, and I'll just have to add those in. So I always have to end up looking at last week's to remember what days the TV shows I watch are on. So for Tuesday, my show is, ooh, that one's really crooked. I don't know if I can peel that one up. Okay, that one came up really easily, thank God. So Tuesday is Below Deck Med. Then Monday is Real Housewives of Orange County. And then on Sunday, which is tonight, is, oops, I don't want to use gray because I already have gray as the little header. Okay, I'll just stick this one back over here and I'll use it in a minute. And then for Sunday night is Real Housewives of New Jersey. It just came back, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I always talk about how I love the Real Housewives, but my two favorite seasons, or not seasons, but I guess like series or spin-offs, whatever you want to call it, I love Orange County, I love New Jersey, I kind of like New York, and then I think Beverly Hills is my favorite. I just love, it's stupid TV, but I love it. Okay, so that one is Real Housewives, Orange County. This one is Below Deck. Then this one is Real Housewives, New Jersey. And I never put the times because I never remember. Let's see. Then Friday night is my Chinese food night. I love Chinese food. Forgot I got the weekend banner. I can go ahead and peel that one off and put it right here. So, okay. I wish I would have done like I wish I would have swapped these two for, to put the two grays next to each other so you could kind of see the weekend better, but that is okay. So I'm still kind of like figuring out like what kind of stickers and stuff I want to use. So for now I've been printing these little like little mini flags, and I just kind of like the way they look layered on top of something like this one. I would put right here, even though I don't really have a purpose for them. I don't really have like I don't have a reason to put it there, but I just think it kind of looks cute. Maybe eventually in my planner life, as I kind of I guess develop what stickers I need and stuff like that, they'll have a purpose, but for now I just kind of use them just for cuteness. I just kind of like the way they look layered on top, especially for these, since they're mostly decorative. I'll sometimes end up using my little like half boxes and put like a little saying or something on there, or just whatever. And I guess for the time being, since I don't really have too much of a purpose for these little stars, I'll just put them on top of the little banners because I think that would be cute. So that can just kind of go there and just kind of contrast the stickers just for fun. Oh, these stickers are so little, they're hard to like put on. Okay, there. And then let's see, I have a couple more of these banners. I'll do a light gray one over here on this blue brick. I love this blue brick texture. It's so pretty. And then I can do this blue star on top of that one. So like I said, these don't really have much of a purpose. I just think they kind of look cute together. Which is another thing, like my kind of like decorative, like this to me is decorative, you know, I don't want to put like this giant kind of sticker or something, you know, on there. Sometimes I do. I have another kit that I created that I'll be using soon, and it had a few decorative ones which are really cute, but at the time being I don't really have any ones that I need. And then I can put one little gray star right here. Okay. And then I don't really want to put anything on this one just because it had a cute saying. It says, "And so the adventure begins." And then what else? I don't really know what all I have going on this week, like I always mention. Let's see, what did I have last week? Mostly just like I had a package, my TV shows, laundry, and yoga and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and do my yoga stickers because I've been enjoying doing that lately. I just kind of like to do not too much, probably like 20 minutes, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. So I'll just put it for Wednesday. And let's see, I'll do Thursday as well just because I don't have any sticker on there at the moment. And we can do gray. So those will be my yoga stickers. Oh, laundry. So my laundry I'll do Monday, and then I will do it probably on Thursday. Do this bright blue in there. And then since I have these little half boxes, I'll kind of take a few of these and I will put them just kind of like in the middle here, and I can just kind of write something if I have something to remember, or if I just want to put a cute quote there, or whatever I feel like putting there. Because like I said, I don't really have I don't really have a whole lot of like reason to put these, but it kind of like makes it look a little more decorative without being too much, I think. So those are good, and I'll probably leave the rest of those. Let's see, I don't have any bills due this week. And I don't believe I have any packages coming, which is very off for me. I usually like have like so many packages coming. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention was like figuring out all the kinks that come along with like doing a shop and stuff like that. Like one of them being like what kind of paper to use. I know some people like matte stickers, some people like glossy stickers. I personally, I've not used any glossy stickers or anything. I've just kind of used matte just because that was the paper I could easily find in stores and stuff. So then there's also that with people, you know, having different preferences. Do I want to stock both types of stickers, or do I want to just stay with like matte? And it's just kind of these little things that I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I want to do. Okay, and then so for my videos, let's see, Mondays are always Plan With Me videos. So that would be Plan With Me, which will be this video. And then, let's see, I gotta go back to my monthly spread to see what videos are going up on what days. So with this one, okay, this week is the 18th, so let's see, my instant eyeshadow will be on Wednesday, and then Friday is my clean color. So this one is instant eyeshadow. This one's actually a funny video, trying a product that, let's just say it, I won't spoil it. And then let's see, Friday was my clean color liquid lipstick video. This one I actually still have just a little bit left to film, so I'm gonna say, which day do I think I would film that on? Monday or Tuesday? Let's go with Tuesday, because I've got most of the video already edited. I just, like, my camera died at the last minute when I was swatching a few other lipsticks, so I think I had like 4 more to swatch. So I'll have to refilm those last few, and then that one will be good to go. Let's see, Sunday, I always like to film my Plan With Me is on Sunday. So Plan With Me will be then, and then edit Plan With Me, and that will be next week's video. And then pretty much the rest of this, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing this week, so it will be all figured out soon. So let me know what you guys think about me maybe starting a sticker shop, if you would maybe be interested in that, or if you have suggestions, or if anyone else owns sticker shops and you have like some tips for beginners. I would totally love to hear your guys' input. Otherwise, I think that's it for this video. So that is it for this week's Plan With Me video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.